This is Ellie, and we're talking today about the drones that have been found over New Jersey and many other states right now on the East Coast. According to New Jersey Representative Jeff Van Drew, he said Wednesday that there is circumstantial evidence that there's an Iranian mothership off the East Coast that's responsible for recent drone sightings over his home state. Circumstantial evidence is enough to convict someone of a crime, and it's enough to convict Iran of these drones that are invading our ports over the East Coast. Now, the Pentagon shot down Representative Van Drew's claim about the mothership Iran being responsible for the drones. Why? They don't even know what's causing where these drones are coming from, and they are going to shoot down this plausible theory. Now, according to this New York Post, Iran's new massive drone ship, this is the mothership we're talking about, a massive drone ship, left home port last month and went weeks without being spotted. So there you have it, went weeks without being spotted. Now, the reason I find all of this worrisome is because I've been posting these posts for over a year now, warning everyone about Iran and Russia becoming one in 2025 and about the illumination of conscience being in 2026. And I found on the Tilma these images. In addition to that, I also understand the prophecy of St. Hildegard. She was the first one to prophesy that Iran and Russia would invade the United States. In fact, she calls Iran the bear and Russia the tiger. And she calls the United States a country surrounded by water with people of many tribes within it. But I understood from the ancient Aramaic that the tiger is Russia because the tiger attacks at night and he's got night vision. And Iran is the bear with the 3 ribs in its mouth, told to eat much flesh. And this is because the 3 ribs represent the 3 weapons of mass destruction. And that's why I'm worried. I really am. And I'm saying this from my heart, for the love that I have for America, that we're in very deep trouble right now. Carol Amici was actually another prophet. Back in 2007, I researched, and she said that World War III would be started by a Muslim working with the Russians. And that will be an Iranian. And I know this because of the Bible, from Daniel, chapter 8. I also know that Iran has a project called Project Mahdi, and they have to destroy everything before 2027 to bring their Mahdi into power. And Russia is going to help them. I know this because of the Bible and because of Islamic eschatology. They hate the United States and they hate Israel. So this is all very disturbing news. Here's a picture of one of the drones somebody took over New Jersey. You can see that it's got the green, the red light, and it seems that it has some kind of electrical connectors at the top and the bottom of it with a white light. Now, I wanted to also share with you to remind you that Sister Lucia Fatima warned us. She warned us that Russia would be the hammer, God's hammer, to punish the world. And I say to you that with a hammer, you need nails. And with the hammer, we have Russia is the hammer, and Islam, Iran, will be the nails, the 3 nails that will crucify the world. The 3 nails represent the 3 weapons of mass destruction. As you read about it in Revelation 9, you read that chapter of Revelation 9, it talks about the locusts. And I couldn't help but think that these drones are like the locusts. Some people have described these drones as having a humming sound One woman described it as having wings, and another is buzzing. And I couldn't help but think of locusts when I heard that. It's the way that was described. And then I read Revelation 9. God led me to read that, and it reminded me of these drones that are swarming. Some people are seeing 100, 200. Now, interesting enough, Russia hit Ukraine with 200 drones and 93 weapons. Now, what's worrisome to me is that Russia, I believe, is behind. They're the ones that are giving these weapons to Iran, because Iran will do their dirty work. Russia's not stupid. They know that if they attack the United States, we're going to fight back at them. But they can use someone else to do their dirty work. And that's exactly what's happening. And what's most disturbing is our own government doesn't care. They really don't care at all. And they're not looking into this at all. So last thing I want to show you is the other pictures that I found in the Tilma. This is actually the same picture I found, but I wanted to point out something that I found above on Tilma's on the Tilma on Putin's head, the number 25, and I found the month January. And it looks like the Washington Monument. This is all found on the Tilma of Guadalupe. When you close in on that image on the right, you get on what's on the left there, Putin and the 12th Imam, Iran, together as one beast. I call him the sea beast of this time. Of course, the sea beast, which will come later in the next 50 years, will be the anti-pope and antichrist. But for this time, in this era, Putin and Iran are the sea beasts. So I want to point this out. I don't know if the Tilma is correct about this. I pray not. But it shows something with January 25th. And it shows Putin and the 12th Imam together. And it shows what looks like Washington Monument with the words, the number 25 in January over it. So let's pray against this.